Hey, what's good, everybody? This is your boy Jojo,
What's going on? It's your boy Heavy.
and welcome to Sugar and Gritz.
What's up? What's up? Welcome. Jojo, what's the word?
What's good? What you been up to today?
Well, it's not a million degrees outside anymore. New York just had an earthquake though.
New York had an earthquake?
Well, it was like the Northeast, so New York, New Jersey, I think a little bit of Connecticut.
Wow.
It was low though. It wasn't as big as the one from last year, but it was like 3.6 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know
That's
much
kind
about
of,
earthquakes.
I think that's kind of like, that's not normal. Well,
Like
first of all,
significant.
I didn't know New York be having earthquakes.
Not all the time. It's not a thing. It's not California.
Right, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right. But it didn't like damage anything though, did it? Like it didn't
Not
come.
from what I know. Like some furniture definitely moved in some places.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah,
that's
some
kind of,
furniture was like, but then that was it.
oh, wow. You know what? I remember when I was younger, my aunt used to live in California, and she used to always talk about the earthquakes. But she moved back from California to like Charlotte now. I used to think the ground opened up during the earthquake and
Oh, it
it
was
closed.
splitting.
No, like it opened, right? And after the earthquake, it closed back up. I feel like that was on a cartoon or something. Maybe I saw it. Maybe that was on like
That's how it is in movies.
movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like it's like it'll
yeah,
like open up and the person fall in and then it
yeah.
closed
That's
up
how it
and
is
it
in
snap.
movies.
I always had that in my mind as a child, thinking like, "Oh my god, if an earthquake happened, I'm gonna like I may fall
Fall into the earth.
and then can't get." Yeah, but that's crazy though. Like my mind was thinking that or went there.
A crazy thought I had as a child. This is kind of embarrassing. Cartoons in general, but specifically Tom and Jerry. Right? You
Okay.
know how they could get a bunch of balloons and float.
Oh yeah, they just hold balloons and they go right.
Tom slip, bam. Jerry flew, boom. Pot fell down, boom. Water.
So one time, my parents had this rocking chair in the crib, and I had a whole bunch of balloons because it was just my birthday. And I jumped off the rocking chair. It was like 6, 7 balloons. I jumped off the rocking chair and I grabbed the balloons all together like this, and I folded my feet under me, thinking that I was gonna float through the living room. And I came crashing
Feel like your
down.
hind parts.
I came crashing down. Actually landed on my ankle because they were twisted under me. Because I'm swearing. I'm like, this is 100%. This is 100%. I'm going to float around the apartment. I'm gonna float all through the crib. Everything's gonna be great. That's just my testing point, right? Because after that, I'm gonna let him out the window,
So I
and
can
then I'm gonna
fly around
float
inside or
and
something.
fly around outside, you know. And I worry about how I get down afterwards. After I'm already floating, I worry about landing afterwards. But yo, I fell dumb hard and fractured my ankle. Yo, it was crazy.
You fracture your ankle?
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, like landed like bone to bone, like tailbone to ankle bone. Foot was like this. I'm crawling all over the ground, crawl like all over the floor. I'm
You
dumb hurt.
crying?
I wasn't crying because I was too embarrassed to cry. Like, you know that pain.
Oh, you trying to hold it in? You want to cry, but you're trying to hold it in, and you just
It,
like,
nah, it wasn't that. It was like it was more like that pain. The amount of pain I felt shocked me so much that I just was instantly smarter. Like, and I was like, whoa, that was so dumb. Like, I can't get in trouble too while my ankle is twisted backwards. I was crawling all on the ground, and I remember my mom's. I crawled into the kitchen. My mom saw me crawling. She was like, "Get up! Stop crawling around like you crazy." Not even knowing, like I was mad hurt. She didn't find out for like 2 days I was hurt because I couldn't walk. Yeah,
so you went to the hospital, and then
yeah.
they
I went to the
took
hospital.
X-rays and
Yeah,
realized that you fractured it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I
fractured my
was.
kneecap as a child, like in fifth grade. We were all outside as kids. We were playing hide and go seek. I was the it person. I was it. So I remember I was running around trying to find people, and it was like a hold, a hold on the ground. So I was running, and I think I stepped in the hole. And when I stepped in the hole, my like knee kind of snapped,
Oh.
But at the moment, I was like, okay, like maybe, you know what I'm saying? You just like, oh shoot. But then I remember that night, like it started like bothering me more. And I remember the next day when I got up, I couldn't walk forward. I had to like walk back. I was like walking backwards through the house. Cause you know, when you walk forward, you know, your leg bends, right? Like the bend. So I remember I had to like walk back. My mama was like, boy, what are you do? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? The same thing. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, my leg hurt. But then I went to bed. And I remember the next morning I had to get dropped off at my grandmama's house because it was like summertime. So I got dropped off at my grandmama's house, and I remember I went to my grandmama's bed, and I like literally laid there. I was in so much pain; it was so hurtful. And I called my daddy. My daddy came and picked me up from my grandmama's house, and he literally had to lift me up and tote me to the car, tote me into the hospital because I couldn't even walk. They took the X-rays, and I remember the nurse came back and said, "Oh yeah, did they tell y'all he fractured his kneecap?" So they put like this long cast on my leg from like above my thigh.
So your joint was just
down to
mad
the ankle.
straight.
And I was going to middle school that year. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't go to a new school like with a cast on. But they took it off, right? Like maybe 2 weeks before I went, they was able to remove it off. And
Okay.
I was in the house. My mama had mopped the floor. And I heard somebody outside or something. And I went running, like I was running through the house. Soon I hit the floor, like my leg twisted again and I fell. And I was just in the house screaming like, my mama came running in and she was like, that's what your ass get. You need to sit down somewhere running and all that. So, but I didn't have to get nothing else like put on it though. But that was like, yeah. My knee still hurts to this day sometimes. Like when it like
Done.
rains or
I got a
weather.
couple questions. First of all, you was playing hide and go seek. That's how y'all say it?
What, hide and go seek?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So
just not hide and seek.
No, hide and go seek.
Y'all say the whole thing?
Hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek?
Hide and go seek. Right.
Not
Because
hide, not just hide and seek.
no, hide because you're gonna hide and go seek. Yeah, hide and go seek. Yeah, that's how maybe that's a southern thing. I don't know. Y'all just say hide and seek? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hide and seek. No, we play hide and go seek.
Like, let's play hide and go seek. Like, nah,
Right.
I've never heard
Right.
that.
Really? Maybe it's the South thing. Yeah, hide and go seek.
I never heard that.
This might be a question now because okay, where you're from, do you say hide and seek? We're gonna play hide and seek.
We need
We're gonna go play
a
hide and
poll.
go seek.
We need a poll. We asking you Instagram, we asking TikTok, we asking Twitter. What do you say? You got to state where you from and state what you actually call the game. Hide and seek or hide and go seek.
Hide and
Which
go
is
seek.
hilarious. I forgot my other question because that's just so funny already. That's everything. But I do have another question for you. I know that you've been participating on the Monkey app.
Yes.
Okay. So last week we were talking and you referenced something that you had a problem with.
On the Monkey app?
No, that you have a problem with in life in general.
Okay.
And you wanted to know how to look like. So we did this already, right? We did the straight face versus the gay face, right? We did it already. But you were concerned. I'm not going to say concerned, but you were just like thinking about it like, yo, how people be knowing that you gay
Right.
without you even saying anything? Like, so like, how do you look? What was it? You want to look more, what's the word? It's just straight?
Just like a straight guy. Like when people look at me, how do they just look at me and just be like, oh, he gay? Because on the Monkey app, when you like pop up and the first thing, when soon I pop up and people see my face, the first thing people say is be like, oh, you're gay.
Jojo, you look gay.
Your mama gay. Or they'd be like, oh, call me the F bomb. You know, or you
they say that?
Yeah, straight up. Like they straight up be like,
oh man.
They be like straight up like, oh, you a like
yeah.
They be like, you a or oh, you gay. Or, you know, oh, they say stuff like that. And I just always be like, so no hello, hey, how you doing? What's up? It's like soon they see my face. Oh, you gay. Oh, you like stuff like that. Or they asking, are you gay? And I was actually on the Monkey app yesterday. And it was like some Caucasian men that came up, right? And when they came up, the guy said, "Are you flamboyant?" Like that was the first question.
Flamboyant. So gay wasn't even a question. This is like, what type of gay?
Well, I asked him, I was like, well, most people call me the F word. Well, he said, no, we don't say that. I don't say the F word. I'm going to say flamboyant. So I was like, okay. So I was like, well, I asked him, I wanted clarity. I said, well, what is it? I said, because every time I pop up, people will just look at me and say, oh, you gay. I said, what is it about me? When you look at me, do you get gay? And he was like, I don't know what it is. He was like, it's just like your face. He's like, your face just looks like you're gay. And then he said, the nose ring. He said, the nose ring, give it away, which I thought was crazy because I know a lot of straight guys with nose rings. And he said, also my voice. He said, when I started speaking, he said, your voice is definitely what, like, just, like, it's just completely, like, the nail in the coffin. And then he was like, you're flamboyant? And I was like, well, that is, I wouldn't just say I'm flamboyant by looking at me, but yeah. So I wanted to know, my question was, like, me just sitting, like, literally me just sitting normal. Like, I just feel like I'm not doing nothing extra with my
Right.
you doing nothing.
Right.
I'm just like how you're sitting right now. You just your normal resting position. I'm just normally resting right now, like my normal resting position.
Yeah.
And when people see me, like if somebody was to pop up right now, the first thing they're gonna say is that, oh, he's gay. So I be thinking when I'm at work, when customers come in, my mind now has been like, soon they see me, is it like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, are the customers the same thing? Like, oh, he's gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it just a given now? Like, what is it? Is it like, I remember you said one time it's the brows, but I ain't even had my brows done in months. But they still look like they are, it's just I don't know what it is.
Well, I could tell you this. It's definitely not the nose ring.
Maybe it's the hair. They was also saying it was my hair because they was like, gay people do, like, I don't know. Then one girl said I look like, she was like, you look like Aladdin. And I said, I look like Aladdin. She said, no, the genie from Aladdin. And I was like, yo. Then one guy came up, he said I look like the Predator. Have you ever seen the movie The Predator?
That's foul.
He was like, the way my hair, because I guess I was up there with my hair like this.
Hey, bro, your ass like the Predator with your hairstyle like that, bro. You like the Predator, bro. You know what the Predator is, fool?
The Predator?
That's foul.
So he was like the Predator. So a lot of people, there are a lot of rude people, but I also have met genuine people. I met this really cool guy from Jersey up there. He said he'd be in New York all the time. So we exchanged Instagrams. He's like a promoter or something in Jersey. So I told him that I was gonna be like trying to come to New York real soon. And he was like, oh, like let's link. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, which I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get set up by nobody or nothing. But, you know, I would be, you know what I'm saying? I would be down to meet up, you know what I'm saying? With the guy. He was really cool though. He was probably around my age too. He was really cool. He was looking for girls though, like for chicks. But he said he just the same thing. He's meeting a lot of weird people. I've had to curse people out. Like when I say go in, like go in. Like I have said things that I cannot repeat up here because they will shut us down. But I go in. I was trying to ask you last night. I text you last night and some other friends because you can go on as a duo, like a squad. So I was gonna like invite you where you could just jump on as well because I wanted you to just see, like when people just like what they how they be saying. But you responded back late. My other friends responded back late, so I was like, forget.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we should do that tomorrow, and that way we
that's
can.
Something that's something.
We can do that, and then we can incorporate that to show the people. I want to show the people like what it is. And it'll be funny too to see like me and you up there to see what people saying
and to see people interact,
like their reaction. Like, wait a minute, like yeah. So
to answer your question though, because let's start off with a question.
Right.
To answer your question, I don't know what it is. It's kind of hard for me to judge now.
They said it's also my demeanor. One of the YNs that was up there.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
One of the YNs said, bro, he's like, bro, it's your demeanor. Like your demeanor is just like gay. I'm like, well, let me, you know. Like, even if I do this, like, let me see. Like, I'm trying to sit, like, how you know what I'm saying? You just up straight. I'm just sitting straight, right? Like.
That's.
And then, the dude said, he was like, bro, he was like, you can't have this and this. And I was like, what? And you know what? It was a little girl that told me I look like the genie. Do you know that has been in my day every day since in my head every day since she has told me that I just keep looking in the mirror, and I looked at like the genie, and I just be like, you know what? I see it. It's this and this, and you remember you
Well,
told
I
me
already told you that joint make you look like a
I
vampire.
look like a vampire.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like this. I have a widow's peak, but my barber always cut it off because I'd be like,
Now,
don't leave that there. And then remember I had disconnected,
I remember that.
and you was like, yo, you really do look like a vampire. I'm gonna have to post a picture so people can see.
Yeah,
You really said I
yeah.
look like a vampire. But I want to know what it is. Like, is it really just I look like that's the first thing they say. Oh, you gay. It was like 3 YNs. They was like, are you a girl? And I just be like, you know what? Like, I don't
They
get
asked if you was a girl.
yeah, so when I popped up, they was like, you a girl?
You a girl?
Are y'all gay? And I was like, I posted some clips on my Instagram, but I was like, I just posted the funny ones.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because if I post like my reaction to some of them people, they're gonna be like, JoJo, oh my God, you know I can go there. I just do it on the app. You know, I'll show you tomorrow how they do and how I got to get people together. You'll see it. But yeah.
So, are we gonna have to have one of those like, you know how how the girls be having like the girls GIRL, the girls.
Uh-huh.
You know how they be having gotta
Right. Fish.
you know. Yeah, talk about exactly what it is. Yeah. You know how the girls be having the
Call them
fish.
fish. Right. Just say fish.
The fishies.
Real fish.
Real
No,
fish.
fishes. Just say real fish.
Well, Michael Jackson used to call them fish too. But
Okay.
you know how the girls be having the like, oh, my friend looked like a boy, and then they had those glam ups where they dressed like a girl and all that.
Yeah.
Do we have to have that for you? Like, so you could like just one day where we just go shop and document the whole thing, and you like, yo, I'm a dress like a dude today, like a straight up dude. Like nobody gonna be able to tell that you gay.
But how am I dressing? I feel like what I got on right now is a dude.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
We got to figure out if you can do it.
I mean, yeah. Like, wait a minute. I buy guy clothes now. I have on a guy. This is not a girl
We
shirt.
got to get down to the bottom of it, JoJo.
I have on Adidas.
No pun intended.
I have Adidas sweatpants. Like, what am I about? Like, I mean, what is it? I don't think it's the clothes. It's the person that make the clothes, not the clothes that make.
Well, it's just one of those days where you just do everything. It's like a total makeover.
What am I making over?
Well, we're not gonna cut your hair.
Because straight guys have locks.
I'm saying we're not gonna cut your hair, but we're gonna do something.
Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't have, I mean, the hair jury and stuff, they don't have.
We gotta figure this shit out. We gotta get it done though. We gotta see if we can actually do it.
I think I'm just what's the word that was used back in the day? Androgynous. I'm just an androgynous guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of like I have like, I guess
I don't think you're androgynous.
well, I used to
Is it androgynous or androgynous?
Whatever it is, I don't know. Stop trying to correct me. You know what
I don't know. I'm asking for real.
girly,
I might be saying that shit
a
wrong.
boy that looks girly, like girly features sometimes, right? Like
Yeah, I don't think you very much. You're still you're giving man, brother. You don't look androgynous.
Well, why they keep saying I'm gay then if I'm giving man?
Maybe they gay.
I don't think they gay. They be looking busted.
So there's no busted gay people?
There's a lot of busted gay people.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they gay.
But
Maybe they really want your answer to be yes, so they could be like.
I asked them that. Like, I just pop up when they say stuff. I be like, "Are you gay?" And then some of them would be like, "They'd be like, yeah," and I'd be like, "Oh," because it's like you got to be on. It's like they be on ready though, right? Because I remember I said, "You gay?" and they was like, "It's like you got to be on ready on that app."
Yeah. What's the point? Like, who cares?
I don't understand what's the point. I didn't know what's the point of the app. I just was watching it on YouTube one day, seeing like different like people doing it, and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And when I went up there, I was like, oh, this is hilarious. You know, it actually feels like therapy to me. Like when I get to like kind of go in and go off on people, when I get that out, like you know what I'm saying? It's like I get to roast. It's like you're roasting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Coming quick off the dome, I get to roast. So I'm like roasting, like, you know, they talk about my looks and what I look like. Everybody was saying my forehead was huge. I was going in talking about what they look like, what they teeth messed up. I was like, look at your room in the back. You don't got no blinds up.
Damn.
Like I be going in. That's what I was like, yeah. But well, you'll see. You'll see how all that goes down.
Yeah, we could check it out. We could do the
I would love to go shopping, I guess, or just buy some baggy, I guess, oversized.
It don't got to be baggy, Jojo. That's the whole thing. It don't have to be baggy. We just got to figure it out, like what it is, what we got to do.
So makeover.
It's a whole experiment to see if we can actually do it.
Maybe it's training with my posture.
Maybe it's everything.
Maybe it's trying to fix my demeanor so I'm not like, you know.
It's everything.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't think everybody can tell you.
When we do that, we also got to do this other thing. We got to go like to a class school.
Class school?
Yeah, something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like class. Like, so like we could do equestrian shit and like go to like this horse racing thing. It's called the Royal something, but it's called the Royal something. And like they be driving in Bentleys and they got top hats and the whole nine. Like I want to do some stuff like that. I want to wear some knickerbockers.
You want to ride a horse?
I've rode a horse before.
Me too.
I'm pretty good at riding horses.
Me too.
Okay, Jojo. I heard you.
I don't know if we're talking about the same horse.
Listen, I'm talking about the four-legged.
I've been known to gallop on
eating oats and shit.
Yeah, I know four-legged. I've been on the three-legged. You know that.
Listen,
I gotta see a man by the horse.
Listen.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't want to go to one of them joints though. I've been to Churchill Downs before.
You know what? I'm trying to think. I've never ridden like a horse before.
Like an actual horse?
I think as a child. Yeah. Well, I rode the other horse.
Well, you got me confused now.
Well, I've ridden the other horse.
Okay, copy.
But no, like a real horse. Like I think as a child, like maybe how like a child, like you probably like you get on and somebody else behind you.
Yeah.
But I've never like people go horseback riding. I never did that. I never like actually got up on a horse by myself and did that. So that would be fun.
I rode a horse in Compton.
A horse in Compton. That sounds very interesting.
So in Compton, so everybody know what the Compton Cowboys are, right? But there's other people that got their horses out there because those houses like Greenleaf, I forgot what neighborhood that is, maybe the Greenleaf neighborhood, I don't know, but they got like ranches behind their houses, so they got like goats, pigs, horses, the whole nine. And I rode this racehorse out there. That was mad cool.
You were actually like galloping on it, like
yeah, like I didn't gallop, but like I was on the horse. Like
I don't know how to do all that. That's why
it never like really ran. But it was doing its thing. It was doing its horse thing. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Jack.
We got the New York boy out here.
Yeah, that's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Then he ain't got nobody help him or nothing. He just own it.
That's how we do it. Yeah.
Wow.
And how you steer it? Like when you just pull the head, that's the direction.
The steerers thingies, yeah, with the straps.
And how you make it like run and stop and all that? Like
you gotta kick it on the side to make it run.
See, and how
with your heels.
Like,
well, you gotta pull back on the. I think they're called stirrers. You gotta pull back on the stirrers.
Class because I would probably be done broke my back off like trying to do that. But I would love to do that though. That would
I mean, riding horse is different because you don't realize how big horses are. Like you gotta like low key jump up there.
Like a little stool. I would need a little stool.
Yeah.
Leg over, yeah.
And then you don't realize like another thing is that horses feel everything that you feel. So if you scared, they're gonna be scared. If you got confidence, then they're gonna have confidence. It's like that. And like, yeah. So like also too, you realize that if you really don't know what you're doing, a horse don't have to listen to you. It's mad big. They can do whatever you want.
They do what they want to do.
Yeah. So like I was on the horse was listening to me for a little while, but then he got tired. He didn't want to listen no more. And he just did whatever he wanted to do after that. And I was stuck. I was just up there, just like, oh, all right. Well.
No, I'm gonna need the owner or the trainer or somebody gonna have to be out there. Like,
well, I was showing off, and then they let me rock. Like, oh, he know what he doing. And then the horse was like, nah, I got you by yourself. We ain't with none of that no more. Actually, Yeah, it was crazy. But like I said, I wish I could remember the name of the group out there that when we was riding those horses out there in Compton, same place I flew the plane, same place.
You flew a plane?
I flew a plane in Compton. Shout out to Compton. Shout out to Compton, yo.
How can you
I
do all
bang
this?
with Compton.
All this is done.
Compton, California. Yeah. I
Wait,
rode
how
the
do you
horse in
fly a plane? What
Compton.
kind of plane? Oh, like a little like chopper plane,
Like a little, like, what you mean chopper?
like a little 2-seater, 4-seater plane.
Yeah, like a little, I guess it's 3 seats in it, like a Cessna.
Oh,
I think
just
that's
like,
what it's
like a
called.
bitch in the front. You flew by
Yeah.
yourself, or the
Nah.
the pilot was beside you, just letting you.
Jojo, if I flew by myself, we wouldn't be talking about this, brother. It would just be a newspaper clipping of me.
You said you flew a plane,
Well, I did though. I flew the plane.
so they probably just would put it on.
Compton Flight School. It wasn't on autopilot, dog. I was really flying that joint over Tragnew Park. Now, if my peoples from Compton see this, when they hear Tragnew Park, they're gonna know what I'm talking about.
I know nothing about
Tragnew Park. I was right over Tragnew Park, flying a plane, going crazy over the houses and all that.
We said Chagnew Park.
I think it's called Tragnew Park. I be strong. I be strong and wrong. Tragnew. I think that's what it's called. It got the blue tennis court.
Where Beyonce
Now with Venus and Serena, they
used to
from over
practice
there.
there?
Yeah, I think they from over there.
That's the tennis court that Beyonce did her a live performance, but she made the whole tennis court green. It was like she made it the whole thing lime green. And she performed there because Venus and Serena performed there, and that was also the song on their movie King Richard soundtrack.
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
I think that they're from that area. I don't think they practiced there. They went to another place to practice, and that's why they built the tennis court there, because they were from there. They didn't have a tennis court there, but it's right across the street. I believe if I can remember the geography correctly, it's right across the street from Compton Flight School, from the little private airport that's over there.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So well, there's a private like airport here in Atlanta that I be at all the time, and I wonder. I think you can sign up for like classes or something there, but I don't want to learn how to fly no plane. I'm gonna leave that to the pilots. Like I don't want to do that. I don't like those little planes because those are the planes that be crashing all the time and no going down.
If you yeah, I guess
I would like to do a simulator, like a simulator one. Now that should be fun. I would love to do that. That's fun. Actually, like me doing one. Oh no.
I mean, you get practice hours on the simulator too.
Or then again, maybe I can learn how to do one just in case if I'm ever on a plane, and then like something happens and they're like, "Hey, does anybody know how to fly a plane up here?"
I mean, like I said, it's something cool enough.
I do.
It's something cool enough.
Yeah.
It's something cool enough. Like flying a plane is something cool enough. Like,
but it's too much going on with planes right now. I'm good. I don't want to do nothing. I don't even want to fly. I'm scared to fly right now. When I come, I might be coming on a train because at this point, like it's too much going on.
The train is cool though. You ever took the first class in the train?
On the train? I don't think I took first class on the train, but I have rode a train from I went from Raleigh, North Carolina to Charlotte one summer when I was little. Like I rode on the train to go stayed in Charlotte with my aunt for the summer. So I got on the train in Raleigh and it was fun. Like I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I also rode the train I rode the train from Amsterdam to Brussels when I went to Amsterdam for my birthday a few years ago.
How far is that?
That was maybe like an hour on the train. Like it was like an hour ride on the train, maybe like an hour and 30-minute like train ride from Amsterdam to Brussels. And then we were gonna go from Brussels to Paris. But we didn't go to Paris because like the tickets was only to Brussels. But I felt like we could have just stayed on the train. It was weird like how the tickets were. Cause I feel like we could have it was just like a train, like we could have just stayed on the train and probably just went on with Paris, but I didn't want to try nothing crazy.
How far was it from Brussels to Paris?
Probably like 45 minutes or another hour.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I was trying to hit all the spots, but cause I'm like, shoot, I'm in Amsterdam, I can go over here to Belgium too, Paris too. Let me do all this, but I did go to the Brussels to Belgium, so that was cool. Try the Belgian waffle, which they always say, I guess that's where they originated, but it was just all the same. But it was cool though. Amsterdam was definitely fun. That's what we needed. That's what I really want to take all my friends to. I want to go back again there, but I just want to plan a trip and take all my friends there. We just have an amazing time because Amsterdam was actually, it was really fun. Like they have the red light district, the peep shows, prostitution is legal. But, just to see all that, it's just to be somewhere different is like fun. And it's actually cheaper to travel international than it is domestic. I paid less to go to Amsterdam. Flight included, hotel included, all included. It was cheaper than me flying to Vegas.
Wow.
Like going out, yeah, which is weird.
Well, it makes sense.
I think that trip was more like that trip to Amsterdam was probably. I was there for a whole week though. That trip was probably only like $900 that I paid, and I flew Delta, Comfort. The hotel though. What I did learn is that when I do travel international, you should stay in an American chain hotel. Because what I messed up at was I stayed in this place called the Downtown Grand, which is one of Amsterdam's hotel, and I booked the penthouse suite, thinking, oh, their penthouse suite is not like in America. When you hear penthouse suite, like in America, their penthouse suite was the size equivalent to like a regular standard room here in America.
Oh,
so I was like, well, what
it
size?
played you.
When I got up there, it was just like a regular room, the bathroom, and then you could go outside like on a balcony on the top of the roof. That's all it had. Like a fire pit and stuff was in there. But it was
That was your first time, right?
That was my first time traveling international.
That's a minor mistake for your first time traveling.
Yeah, because I didn't, I learned. Also, I learned about the chargers over, in Europe.
Yeah, they got the different outlets.
They have the outlet. So it was like, oh, shoot, you got to get a different outlet. But other than that, like, I know now. Like, going forward now, I know now, okay, I need to be at somebody's Marriott or, somebody's, something like that probably when I go international. Unless, of course, you're going to like Mexico or something, like one of those resorts that's all included. That's different because, the resort caters to tourists. But I was just there, like, I guess where anybody, regular people would just like go. So there's people looking at us like, well, y'all here, we don't speak English. We speak Dutch. So you need to speak Dutch to us. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like that, but it was cool.
You didn't have a Google Translate?
No. It was crazy how we just like.
That just was winging it.
We were just winging it. And believe it or not, after a week of being there, because the roads and the trains and all that, because you got to ride trains around, which is fun. It's free. But all the signs are in Dutch. But what's crazy is within a week of being there, I started learning like the trains to get on the streets that we need to go to and travel around and get to, which was like, I'm like, dang, wait a minute. I could probably move and live here because this is crazy. I feel like when you move, so if I was to live there for a year, I would probably know Dutch. Because
you got no choice. Yeah.
Forced to I forced to to communicate and learn it. So that was pretty cool. But I would go back again. I want to go back again. I want to take my friends. I want to take you there. It's fun. It was fun.
So we got a couple things then. We got the makeover. We got the hetero makeover. We got the trip to Europe.
If I dress like if they put me as a dude.
The answer is no. The answer is no already.
What?
What you gonna ask me, Jojo?
So if I do the makeover for me trying to dress like a dude, then we're gonna do you a makeover where you're looking like a gay guy or a girl. We'll do that. No. We can get your makeup done. They can put a bust. We can put like a bust down wig on.
First of all, let me tell you something right now. If we do anything on my hair, it'll be my hair. That's number one.
No, we can put a wig on. No.
Now, the day that I put some heat in my hair, and I get the Shirley Temple like I want it.
But you always have braids, so.
So that's what I'm saying. The day I do that, then we could document all that.
You got to get a beat though. You got to get the bust down beat. Like you got to get
my face.
You got to get the face.
I'm not wearing no makeup, Jojo.
You're gonna be giving Saucy Santana because you got the beard. It's gonna be the Saucy Santana with the beard.
What's my other man's name?
Got the beard.
What's the other dude that got the long hair? He got the beard.
Uncle Clifford.
Is that who that is?
From P Valley. Uncle Clifford.
Yeah, he's dead, right?
No, he's not dead.
Oh.
Uncle Clifford? No, he ain't dead.
But you know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The guy with the long hair with the beard. Is that Uncle Clifford? I don't know his name.
I'm sure it's a lot of dudes with long hair and beards walking around.
We talking about the one that was on TV.
Yeah, on like a scripted show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Uncle Clifford.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Uncle Clifford. Yeah, he playing P Valley. He's like be having all the units and everything, but he always have like he got the mustache like Ludacris. Like it'd be like designed and like cut.
Yeah.
But that's Uncle
Yeah.
Clifford. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah. So,
down at
but
the
that's it though. I'm not getting no makeup and all that.
you have
But
to
we
get the
can.
makeup.
No, I'm not getting the makeup because I'm not the one that's like, oh, can I look more gay? Like, no, I'm not. I'm not that guy.
But it's just a segment. I don't want to be trying to look. I just asked a question. What is it? You volunteered me that I need to go shopping to buy
Yeah,
clothes.
and I'm like,
Great.
can we do it? Can we do the transformation? That's all I'm saying. I
can
got
do
the question too.
do that if I put a do rag on, probably, or I had
No,
on.
you still gonna look gay because everybody always say that.
I can put a fitted cap on, and it's down here, and they're gonna be like,
So try that. So try that, and then everybody gonna be like, "Oh, you straight because you got the fitted cap
well,
on."
I put the hat on, and just if I drop it here, like right above the brows, because they ain't gonna be able to see. Like, you know what? It's probably the art. It's probably the art.
You think that's it?
Maybe it's the skin. Maybe because the skin is clear. I don't know.
We can debate all that on the next episode of Sugar Grits.
Yeah. Well, until next time, I am your boy Jojo,
and I'm Heavy. Peace and love.